Hi, I'm Tanya Selig, and what inspired me to become a teacher was really my background in social justice organizing, but that started with my history teacher. When I was about 12 years old, he gave me The People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn, and that's when I got an idea what our country was founded on, why my mom wanted to get involved in indigenous movements and anti-racist movements and counter-militarism movements, and that's when I really got invested in it. So I started with indigenous organizing, stopping a radioactive waste dump in Southern California. That led to a lot of uh, anti-racist and Chicano movement organizations, including the Zapatista movement and the uprising in 1994. And I remember during meetings, solidarity meetings, it was often talked about that education was the number one factor for influencing social change, and that was what Zapatista communities were doing their real organizing around, was building autonomous communities with empowered educational zones. So that led to me getting involved working at a high school as a trilingual TA. I'm going to take a moment because that's pretty loud. So that's what got me involved and got me interested in working at a high school, Jefferson High, as a trilingual TA. And I worked there for 5 years, and I was both really empowered by it, really inspired by it, and also quite sobered by it, seeing the issues that English learners had to face, the racism, the institutional racism of the curriculum. And that's why now I'm getting my social studies credential and hoping to be in the classroom, but also to get a curriculum specialist credential and affect change in the LAUSD curriculum.
Okay. Oh.
Hi, my name is James Walker. So what inspired me to be an educator was the good teachers I had in my high school. They were music teachers. They went about instructing us very well. The one thing that I did like most and what really did inspire me is the fact that they had the skills to pass along their passion for music and their love of music to me, and that's hopefully what I want to do someday. When it comes to teaching my own kids. It all started with my middle school teacher. I was in band from 7th to 8th grade, and how they introduced concepts to us, and when they went about showing us new music to listen to, and which got me hooked into the taste that I have today. You know, they really went about in a great way that helped me understand and conceive the concept that they were trying to teach me. And then when I went on to high school, I had 2 different music teachers, both rather different in the way they approached. You know, my first music teacher was more about the essence of what music really was, and I really enjoyed how they went about doing that, because again, introducing me to new forms, new art forms, and new genres of music. And then my latest music teacher, my second music teacher in high school, was really what went about. He really went about what kind of got me to make the decision to go ahead and get my degree in music education and become a teacher in the classroom, was because the one thing he told me was that kids today need teachers like that. You know, need good music teachers, and because the music education profession in general is sorely lacking, and it's going to take good music teachers to go about and you know, raise that level, and that's really what went about. That's really what he did to go about inspiring me to become a music teacher. Cool.
So we're at like 4.
Let's do more.
Really?
No, we're fine.
Okay.
Because it's only like 4 minutes.
Really?
Oh shit. So, my name is Elva Lopez. What inspired me to be a teacher? Well, education has been around me all the time. My parents, they were teachers in Mexico. My aunts and uncles, they've been teaching. So education, it's been within the family. So I think I have it in me. My subject is Spanish. I want to teach Spanish. I want the students here to learn more about their culture. I want them to grow with their their culture, that even though they were not born in Mexico, most of them, or a lot of students here, their parents were from Mexico. So I want to teach them a little bit about their culture so that we don't lose it. And I've been teaching folclorico also for a few years. I like teaching little kids, and I also teach for it's an adult group. So I've been teaching, and I think I can do pretty well. um, my teachers were also inspiration for me when I was in high school. I had a few teachers who inspired me to do better and to reach my goal when I got here. So teaching, it's my dream. It was my dream. So I think I'm getting there. And right now I'm working as a TA in an elementary school. I love it. I love being around the kids. I love helping them. I just love the environment. I love the feeling when you can change someone's day. So I think that's all.